was the first Monday back from Christmas vacation, and I was doing my morning routine with my personal trainer at my gym. I must have started to feel something happening because I decided to sit down in the couches that they have at the front of the gym, and almost immediately the young girl that was working in the reception desk noticed that I was in distress and decided to call 911. And shortly after that, I stopped breathing. I actually have no memory of that day at all. It was cardiac arrest. I was completely out in independent heartbeat. They kept me alive for that hour or so before they could get my heart beating on its own again. You know what? It's quite emotional. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and wasn't sure how I would react. And I'm starting to tear up already, and they're not even in the room yet. But I owe them everything. So I can already tell it's going to be it's going to be a little bit emotional. That's for sure.
Hey,
how are you?
How are you? Man? Good to see you.
Vous êtes arrivés, essentiellement les paramédics et les pompiers. Ils faisaient des compressions, vous ont rentré. Puis, comme Marie-Pierre a mentionné, il y a un code bleu qui n'est pas habituel. Normalement, on réanime nous-mêmes, mais ils l'ont lancé juste pour avoir de l'air, avoir plus de mains.
Because we were repeating, we kept on repeating all the drugs, this and that. And then Marie-Pierre said, let's give we gave some, this clot buster or whatever. It's been a while, we kept saying, Marie-Pierre said, well, let's keep going just to see what if that's going to take effect. And then we were sitting there, and then at some point we were like, when you start seeing, people doing CPR like this and looking around, like what's next, that's when you know that the code has been low.
We actually had been going for so long that at some point we had to say, at some point we will have to stop. We kept checking the heart activity, and it was not much. And so we had said, so at this time, I remember the time was 11:15, we had said at 11:15, if nothing happens, then, we've done all that we could, and there's not much more we can do. And I have to tell you that at 11:14, because I remember the clock just on top of the bed, 11:14, the pulse came back. It's like you heard us.
So it's literally the last minute.
It was,
Yes,
it was
like seconds, honestly.
Yeah,
You must remember that.
I remember.
The nurses remember it.
We were about
really
an hour.
1 minute before we had said, okay, this is, we've done what we could.
We were talking.
It's always more difficult when you can kind of relate to your patient. Sure. So we're essentially the same age. Yeah. So, the thought that you're exercising and you have a massive heart attack, and, we're the same age. You have children, so there's, my God has children, so you kind of relate that, and it makes everything a lot more personal.